Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for January month, 7 self-help books in 1 month. Was it life-changing or just overwhelming? Hi, I'm Bohemian. Welcome to my channel. I read so you guys don't have to. I'm gonna do a quick summary on my January TBR and what my favorite books were. Some of these books completely changed my mindset, others not so much. Let's break it down. First up, Think Like a Monk. Shetty has a way to make things digestible, but was it groundbreaking for me? I don't know. It kind of felt very casual for me. I feel like I'm at a more intermediate level with self-help. So Shetty, I love your book and I love the way you explain things, but I think it's definitely a more starter's level, like when you're starting to ease into changing habits. But I love the summary and the way that he put things, and the examples he used were very pop culture and very modern. I really liked that book. I'd probably give it like a 3.5. I probably won't read it again, but it's good for you if you're beginning your journey, you like modern pop culture, if you want to start your meditation journey. I did have others that made it to the top of my ranks. Then there's Gap in the Game. Instead of feeling behind, I started measuring my progress in a way that actually felt good. So I really liked this one. I rate this one a 4. I really like the perspective that they're taking on. So if you're very critical of yourself, this one would be good for you because it has a positive twist in the process while you're in your progressive journey. Becoming Supernatural. This was probably one of my favorites. I do rate it a 5. I've already been establishing his habits through my therapy and in my lifestyle. Talking deep meditations, brain waves, power of the mind. I'm sure you always hear it, mind over matter, and it's so cliche, but there's a reason why cliches are made up. Did I unlock my higher self? Jury's still out. I rate this a 5 if you guys can read it. It is heavier on the neuroscience and scientific facts, but it's just backing his theory. If you guys can check it out and take your time with it. I have a strong science background, so it was like it all made sense for me. I rate this an intermediate level with self-help books, or maybe even advanced level. So if you're still working on your journey, this one is great. Next we have The Alter Ego. What if the secret and confidence wasn't fake it till you make it, but actually becoming someone else? I rate this one a 5. I really loved his perspective. This book basically tells you that your awesome self already exists. You just need to channel them. So if Beyonce has Sasha Fierce and Clark Kent has Superman, the real question is, who's your alter ego? I love the way he explained things. He does have more of like a sports mentality because that's his main clientele, but I love how he explains everything, and I think this would offer a quick solution to you stepping into your higher self. Next we have Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. This one's cool because it dives into the blue zones and how they have a lot of centennials, the people that live up to 100. So what if the secret to living longer wasn't just eating healthy and exercising, right? So Ikigai kind of goes into details and explains what is seen in the Japanese culture and why they have so many centennials. And it turns out it's actually loving what you do every day. Is this book the key to unlocking your purpose, or is it just another self-help trend? I rated this one a 4, and I think you should check it out. It's a short read, and some of the takeaways that I had were stay active, move around. It doesn't have to be intense working out, but move. Eat until you're 80% full. There's so much science backing that up. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys can read it in here. And ultimately, Ikigai is about finding your purpose and why these people live up to 100 years versus some of us need multiple coffees a day to just make it through. Next, we have 101 Essays to Change the Way You Think. This one's by Brianna Weiss. by Brianna Weist. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. So this one I rate a 3. It doesn't have a plot, it's just going over a few lists to help you, motivate you, and kind of give you some clarity on how you're managing your life and give you some recommendations. This one's definitely like a day-to-day. You can read a chapter and it has a little list for you. That's the way the whole book is set up. It's just like bullet points. And last but not least is Radical Acceptance. This one was cool because it basically tells you, what if only thing standing between you and peace is yourself? Basically, take yourself out of the way. Sounds simple, right? But it actually breaks everything down into like small steps, so it's not very overwhelming, but yet it gives a lot of inspiration as to how to do that. Some takeaways I got: stop fighting reality. Pain is inevitable and suffering is inevitable. Learn how to deal with it. Self-compassion isn't weakness. Being kind to yourself actually makes you stronger. And just because your brain says that you aren't enough doesn't mean it's true. That's a biggie. So I rate this one a 5. I really like this one because you don't need to fix yourself to be worthy of love, happiness, and that second cup of coffee. So if you're ready to accept yourself, flaws, doubts, and all, let's see if this book can actually rewire your brain. That's my quick summary on my self-help books, and basically my favorites were Becoming Supernatural, Alter Ego, and Radical Self-Acceptance. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I have some February fun activities, and I'll be posting my February TBR soon. Ciao!